Manoj, is there anything, our audience is, I would say, primarily wellness, service providers in some way, shape, or form. And they might sell products or host events, offer their services. And a lot of them might be solopreneurs or very small teams. What would be the most impactful things? What would you share with those types of people around?
Um, so one thing I'll say is that I have been part of so many startups. I'm the leader of startup community in Vancouver as well. Uh, the key is, most business owners, they think that working hard is the secret to success, but the real secret to success is going and meeting people, showing up and solving their problems. So I always recommend, put aside 50% of your time, and that's a huge number. 50% of your time to meeting new people every day. And that could be physical meeting, that could be Zoom meeting, that could be an email, that could be like commenting on somebody's post. The idea is you want to bring as many new people into your world as possible, and leave everything else either to your team, or just don't do that much work, because all that work is not going to give you anything unless you have people who can uh, know, like, and trust you. That's the word we use, but
Mm.
really who resonate with you, right? So that's the key. And it's not like I did it all right. I was the most antisocial person, most like, almost like an asshole in my workplace, because I thought I knew everything.
Mm.
But once you start realizing that, that doesn't lead you to the destination that you want, rather being empathetic and just sort of connecting with people at the level that they are at, that's the secret to success. So
Mm.
that's what I tell people every time. Just make sure you spend enough time getting to know people and putting yourself out there.
Mm. That's amazing. That is not what I expected at all. And it's very counterintuitive, but I can see how that makes sense,
Yeah.
because yeah, that builds. We just applied to Y Combinator and we didn't get in, but it's everything is always working out for us, so I know it's for the best.
Yeah.
But something that they talk about a lot is, if you're a startup, you should either be working on your product or talking to users. And if you don't have product market fit, and this can go for anyone, if you're a massage therapist, an energy healer, an events person, product market fit just means that you cannot keep up with the sales. The demand is so big that you have to hire a team to keep up. If you don't have that, then there's more that you can do. And we experienced this early in our first ever event series. We kind of it just sort of happened, and we had this sold out show after sold out show. And then we thought, oh, that was great, let's do it with all these other ideas. And it was like, oh, it's not so easy. We didn't quite find that. And so Y Combinator says, if you don't have product market fit, you should spend a lot of time talking to your potential customers and community, and just ask them and get to know them. And what do you want? How can I help? What's going on? How can we make this better? And I guess for a wellness provider, it could be like, what type of service do you want, or how can I package this differently? If you're a coach, do you want maybe group coaching or this? But really talking it through with people versus spending all this time thinking about it and brainstorming and then like putting it out and then, oh, it didn't work.
Perfect.
And yeah, all that
Absolutely.
stuff. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to do more of that. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing is, like, this misconception is that you need the product to have to find the product market fit. That is again counterintuitive, but anybody who has bought an apartment in their lifetime, they are a brand new apartment. When you go and look at the building is not there. They sell you the concept, they sell you a model, a wooden model of the apartment, and they say, hey, give me 25% down today, and then in 3 years you can have the apartment. Amazon Kindle, when it was invented, the inventors took a piece of cardboard and they drew the buttons as it will show up on Kindle, and they took that piece of cardboard around for months and months and months, and said, hey, will you use this if we build it? So this misconception that you need to have the product to have the product market fit is not right. And that's, again, I teach all the startup founders that I coach that people want solutions, and that solution can be a concept, an idea, and you can share that idea. Although you can do a little bit to like make it more tangible, but the ideas are what is validated, and then once it's validated, you can give it off to the experts to build it.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. If we were doing things over for Unite, I definitely would have spent more time before building the technology, because we did this sort of classic thing where we built all these features and didn't really figure out which one was going to be the thing. And we did our best, and I know it's working out and it's great, but it took us, we didn't know about the Love Stream idea until we built the first set of features, and that kind of helped us figure this out. But yeah, it's very interesting. I definitely, for moving forward, that's my goal, is just to talk to more people, figure out and really get into the details of like, what do you actually need? What can we help with? What's not working? What's working? Like, what would make your life a lot better if we could provide that? And then think, okay, how can we build that? How can we support that? And you're right, you don't always need anything to do that. You can just do it.
I think I remember I had that conversation with you as well, but every founder goes through their own journey. That's the fact that, that just getting the user feedback is the key to success, and that's true for anything in life.
Yeah.
So